Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to today's video. So I have a little bitty traveler's notebook haul for you guys today. So if you missed my last video, I believe I posted either my plum paper planner haul or my Erin Condren haul. Those are for my Planning with the Elf sticker business. I don't think those are going to be ones that I carry. I am going to be working on setting up a planner, which you may or may not. Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to a small traveler's notebook haul. So I have decided to implement a traveler's notebook into my daily routine. For those of you who may not know, I have been having some health issues. I developed an autoimmune disease back in 2017, or actually started in 2016, but into 2017, that causes muscle weakness, and unfortunately I've had to leave my job. But I also have some spinal issues going on. Recently I have a herniated or ruptured disc, and been having to go to physical therapy and occupational therapy, and now I have like 8 doctors. So it's a lot to keep up with. So what I've decided to do is implement a traveler's notebook system. So that will be strictly for health and medical information. And I wanted a traveler's notebook, that way it's something that I can take with me when I go to a doctor's appointment. So when my neurologist says, hey, how's your weakness been lately? I can pull out either urine pixels or a monthly, habit tracker or whatever, how I do it, and say this is how my month has looked, or this is how the last couple of months have looked in regards to muscle weakness. So this is strictly for now going to be for health. You guys know, those of us who plan, sometimes best laid intentions or best laid plans change, and I may end up into another system, or I may combine this with my, my A5, or I don't know. We may permanently move everything into a traveler's notebook system. I don't know, but this is where I'm starting. I'm trying to start as inexpensively as possible because this can be a really expensive habit. So I just picked up a few things from Michael's and then a couple of things from Amazon. So the 2 things I got from Amazon were my actual traveler's notebook from Echo Park, and then a long arm stapler. So I've needed one of these for years and just never bought it. And I purchased inserts on Etsy. This isn't a setup, this is just kind of a haul video. But once I am ready to set it up, I'll show you everything that I picked up. But that way I could staple at home. And I know there are some hacks and etc. To show you how to, staple without having a long arm stapler. I found this one for 10 bucks on Amazon. So, and we're crafters, and I know that I'll get a whole lot of use out of it. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I will link it in my traveler's notebook down below. Again, I got those off of Amazon. So this is what it looks like. You put the staples here, and you're able to staple through like a book, etc. I picked up this traveler's notebook from Echo Park. Let me grab a drink. Off Amazon. I wanted something inexpensive, and I didn't want leather yet. Again, I'm trying to do this inexpensively as possible. This was only $20. One thing to note about Amazon, and you guys probably already know this, but if you put something in your cart and you kind of keep an eye on it, their prices fluctuate. So one day it may be like $25 or $30. One day you may catch it go up, and one day you may get it to go down. And this one actually had gone down to $23, so I went ahead and picked it up. And it's just, this is a standard size, so it's the kind of one that's a little bit taller and a little bit bigger, but I'm okay with that. I wanted something a little bit bigger. I tried to go pocket TN a few years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was just too small. And I have so much that I plan on tracking and so many inserts that I plan on using that I wanted something a little bit bigger. I'm also starting to lose some of my dexterity and some of my fine motor skills as far as like holding a pen, using a pencil, writing. So I wanted to make sure that I could read my big sloppy handwriting as it gets worse as I age. So this is pleather. I don't know how else to describe it. But again, this was $23 on Amazon. They also have some from Prima. They have some from Simple Stories. If you are unfamiliar with what a traveler's notebook is, it's basically just a way to organize notebooks. like these Midori notebooks, or so Midori, you can just find plain notebooks all over Amazon. And this one actually comes with one that's not lined, but it's just a notebook, and this is just a way to keep them organized. So you probably saw it there. So this one comes with 4 strings, so you could probably add up to 8 inserts in here if you wanted to, depending on how thick they were. But you just slide it in like that, it holds it up, it folds, and there you go, traveler's notebook, and you can take it with you. This one comes with 2 secretarial pockets, and then you have a large pocket in the back and 3 small pockets in the front. And then you also get a pen loop with this one. And then it just kind of shows you which ones they have. They also come with folders, and then they have different collections that have what kind of inserts they have. So they have daily calendar inserts, blank inserts, lined inserts. Looks like for several different collections. They had like a Disney collection, this one that looked really, really fun. Their Mouse and Me and then Wish Upon a Star. You can find all sorts of tutorials here on YouTube on how to make your own pocket folders. You can even find tutorials, and there's even a die that you can make a TN out of paper and laminate it. So I will be doing some videos on what I'm making, but I just thought this would be like I said, this is just to show you what I've picked up to use. So again, those 2 things came from Amazon. From Michael's, I actually got to go inside of Michael's. Thank you to my fabulous husband who drove me there after my appointment with my neurosurgeon last week, and then pushed me around in a wheelchair. So I got a couple of pretties. I'm actually using my Club Echo Park for this. I'm going to be using some of the 12 by 12. This is the Flower Market collection, and these are some of the papers. I did a whole unboxing video, but I thought these would be really pretty. They match the color, and I think I can really decorate and have some fun with this. I'm gonna try not to go all out with this, but I am gonna play around with it. I mean, hello. I'm planner girl, that's what we do. Alright? Alright. Okay. So like I said, I will have a separate video showing my dividers and dashboards and all that good stuff. So I picked up that. I thought this would be really pretty to go with it. I don't know if I'm going to use it on the outside, if I'm going to use it on the inside, but I thought it would be really, really pretty. And then I picked up an M. Everybody has their initial in their traveler's notebook. Everybody else picks gold. I pick silver. I'm not a gold fan, but I do love silver. And then I wanted some paper, and we went down the paper aisle, and the Michael's we went into was kind of small, so they didn't have a whole lot of things, but they had that paper with the really pretty outline, and thought, oh, I'll get some of that. Well, it was $3 a piece, and it wasn't on sale. And then I thought, wait a minute, I have Silhouette. I can do that myself. So I used my 40% off or 50% off coupon, I think it was, to buy this 12 by 12 pack of paper. This is only 65 pounds, so it's not very heavy, but it cuts really nicely in the Silhouette. So I have the Silhouette, I have a Cameo, which I'll be doing the big paper with, and then I also have a portrait, which I normally do my stickers on. So I got this, and I love that it has basically every color in the rainbow. You get several purples, several pinks, that I can cut out. I don't see a coral though, but I have some paper from Stampin' Up. So I thought, I'm like, I can do all my own paper doilies and stuff like that. I don't want to, like I said, try not to invest in a lot of money. So speaking of pretties, I picked up some of these dangles. These are meant to be bead bracelets, beaded bracelets, but they were on sale for $3 a piece, and they're normally $8. But I just thought they were so pretty. So I thought, well, maybe I can make my own charms or whatever. So I bought some cord and some lobster claws and some jump rings, and we'll see how I do. I mean, now I'm not gonna hold my breath and say, yes, I'm gonna be fantastic at this. And if you guys have any hints or tricks, let me know in the comments. And I don't know that I'm gonna keep them this long. I mean, this is pretty long. But, you know, everything wants a little pretty, but I just love the beads, and I just thought this was simple, you know, more simple than trying to buy a ton of beads, etc. So yeah, I've also looked on like AliExpress to see if I can find some of their you know, keychains and stuff like that. So a lot of crafters have take issue with AliExpress. Just remember, AliExpress is really like eBay. They're just like the host site for individual shops. So as long as you're not buying, you know, stamps and dies and stuff like that, I don't think, you know, there should be an issue. And I'm not going to be. I'm going to be buying. Okay, everyone, this is Future Misty here. So this video that you just watched, this footage was filmed like right after I got out of the hospital. And so the next footage you're going to see is later in the month of July. I just went ahead and decided to combine them into one video. So it sounds like I'm filming a second video. I thought I was going to post them separately, but I just decided to go ahead and post them together. So thank you for watching all the way to the end, and make sure you pay attention because there is a giveaway. Webster's Pages had a 70% off sale during their 4th of July. And I have gotten it in Traveler's Notebooks. If I haven't, hopefully I will post, hopefully, I've already posted this video. If I haven't, it will be coming soon, the setup for this Traveler's Notebook. But I'm starting to use a Traveler's Notebook for all of my health and wellness information. So stuff for my diabetes, stuff for my myasthenia gravis, stuff for my back injuries, you know, back issues, those kinds of things. So when I saw that Webster's Pages was having a 70% off sale, I'm like, okay, let's pick up some more Traveler's Notebooks. Because if you guys have been with me since the beginning, you know that I love to change out my planner covers, so like my binders, etc., with either my mood or the season, etc. So I couldn't resist a 70% off sale. So let me go ahead and open this up. I have it upside down so I can protect my address. Let me pull this up. So some of them are in boxes and some of them are not. That's interesting. There's no invoice or anything. So, like I said, they were having a 70% off sale, and if you spent $50, you got free shipping. So I basically got 6 Traveler's Notebooks for $60. So they were basically $10 a piece, and they are normally like $32 or $33 a piece. So let's start with the ones that aren't in boxes. The first one I bought was this mint floral. I mean, seriously, how beautiful is this? All of these are in a standard size. So they are, I think 4.5 by 8.5, 4.25 by 8.5. Let me take off the plastic. Oh my word, so pretty. So if you're like, Misty, what the hell is a Traveler's Notebook? So a Traveler's Notebook is just a notebook cover. So you'll see here that they include a blank notebook. So it's basically just a place to keep all your notebooks. So in this one, I have like 6 notebooks that I've created. And again, this should be up or will be going up, etc. You can make your own inserts like I did, or you can, you know, find some on Etsy. You know, you can buy calendars and stuff from, I think Carpe Diem has some Traveler notebooks, Midori, those kinds of things. So it's basically just a holder for your notebooks. And so it's just a way to be pretty. So this is an Echo Park. And this is a 4 elastic, just like this one, but I've used rubber bands to make sure I have 6 inserts. So it's a bit wider. So a bit wider than a traditional standard size, and we'll see how fat it gets. This one is hella fat. So yeah, so again, this is the mint floral, and I believe all of them come with one standard notebook. I like that it comes with the pockets and a place to put like your driver's license or something like that. This is just blush, I believe is what it's called. Really pretty patent. I had the red patent A5 Webster's Pages when it very first came out, I mean, I was obsessed with it. The one thing to note about Webster's pages as far as their A5 binders is they're very narrow. So if you're going to like uncoil something and put it in there, you're going to have to cut off a lot. So that's why I prefer either a Filofax or a Carpe Diem, because they're a bit wider. But this is about traveler's notebooks. So this is the blush pattern. It comes with a pen holder. Again, the secretarial pockets. I love the gold on the inside, even though I'm not a gold fan. I think the pink and the gold are beautiful together. Again, you get 2 more pockets, a place where you can slip a picture or your ID or something, etc. A lot of people use these as their wallets. You know, they just take them and they go with them. So really, really pretty. This is champagne. I was thinking champagne would be really pretty for Christmas time. Like I said, I hope to change these out month to month. We'll see how it goes. best laid intentions or best intentions, whatever it's called. Again, they each come with 4 strings, 4 elastics, and then a notebook. And this is just clean paper, blank paper, so it's not dots or grid or anything like that. Let's get these open. This is the black floral. So they also have an A5 and a personal in this one. I had the A5, it was beautiful. Again, sold it. It's still really, really pretty. And I'm not going to keep the boxes. I actually bought like a book holder, to hold my notebooks in. Ooh, this one is textured. This one's really, really nice. It's got a nice texture. Now this is all pleather. People call it vegan leather, but let's just call a spade. It's pleather, so it's fake. But I love, you can see, hopefully you can see the texture. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, I'm into stripes. I'm into bold florals. Like if I could do florals everywhere, I think I kind of have done florals everywhere. At least I have in my craft room. Oh, I love that the pattern repeats on the inside. I love the white. Again, another pen holder. So they're all basically set up the same. This one has black elastics. And I'm guessing that's because the planner is black. And this has the brown tag, just like the planner has a brown clasp. So that's really cool. I don't care for these tags. I don't know how to get it off without having to completely, I don't know, but I'm going to figure out a way to get that off because I don't really care for them. So, although it just says be beautiful, that's not bad. Do they all say something different? Hello, beautiful. This one just says hello. This one says grow with grace. Okay, so they're not that bad. So it's interesting that these come with boxes and the other ones didn't. Let's see the next one. The next one is, I almost want to be surprised. I almost want to be surprised. Ooh, this is the pink suede. Fuchsia suede. Pink striped suede. Oh no, it's got something on it. Poot. Crap on a cracker. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that and contact your customer service. Get that taken care of. So this is the pink suede, pink striped suede. It is suede. It's got Webster's pages in gold on the side. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on there. And then the inside it's light pink and then the dark pink with the pink elastics. Let me grab my phone so I can take a picture of this real quick. Okay, and then last but not least is the Rainbow Traveler's Notebook. So this is white with rainbow on the side. Really, really pretty. Yay! So this is also a pleather. So I got one patent, one suede, and the rest of them are like a pleather. This has a very smooth texture. I love the rainbow with the gold. This just has a rainbow on it. It doesn't say anything. Does this one say anything? I didn't even look. This one says awesome. So again, you open it up, you've got your pin loop, you've got the gold on the inside, you got your pockets, 4 elastics, and then a notebook. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So like I said, 70% off sale. If you follow them on Instagram, that's probably the best place to follow them. If you have Instagram, they may have posted about it on their Facebook page. I don't know, I don't follow them on Facebook. But yeah, so barring this one with a couple of little spots, I really am excited to get into these. And like I said, these are the standard size. I know they have some that are pocket or personal, or I needed something bigger so I have more room to write, etc. Because like I said, if you watch that setup video, you'll see just everything that I'm taking care of. And if I haven't already posted it, then I will get it posted, and then you'll definitely... Everyone, it's the next day. I actually reached out to Upstairs Pages and showed them the mark on the planner, and they are sending me a new one and said I didn't have to send this one back. So if you would like this planner, even though it has a little bit of blackness right here, leave me a comment down below and a way to message you, either your email address or your Instagram or your Twitter handle, so I can get with you. I'll ship it free in the US. If you are international and if you want it, I'll just ask that you pay shipping. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me again. I appreciate you. Don't forget, if you're interested in this, it's free. It'll ship for free in the US. If you're international, I just ask that you pay for shipping. And make sure you leave me a comment letting me know that you want it, and either your Instagram handle or Twitter handle or your email address, a way to contact you. And I'll pick a winner a couple of days after this video goes up. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.